Hey everybody, how you doing? Talk to me, Goose here, coming at you with the next tank review of the next Lunar box tank, the Model 6. Okay, the WZ-111 Model 6. At first, I was like, oh, another WZ tank that's like an Alpine Tiger. It's going to be blah, 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 blah. Actually, it's not. I like the Model 6. I've played a few battles in it so far, and I have been really enjoying it. So what we're going to do first, before we even get going, is we're going to do like we usually do. We're going to take a look at the model, the armor model of the tank, and see what it looks like and go from there. So just give me a couple moments and let's take a look and see what do we think of the Model 6. And we're back. So this is what I think of the Model 6. Take a look at the armor. Okay, this is versus its heat round. Look at this. It's got some bouncy spots. Its turret is really nice. It's got a little bit of a cupola at the top. I mean, it's got right here and right here, but it's got some troll sections too. And side scraping, you can get away with it kind of like that along the sides here. The heat rounds will eat in the tracks. It's got a nice little part here that makes it super hard to pen. So you can side scrape a little bit with it. You do have this this banner right here, but if they manage to hit above it or below it, as long as your turret is looking at you, as long as you're facing the person, you're going to be pretty good. The only thing with side scraping, you got to cover this front part right here. It's easy to pen. Same with the other side. It gives you that auto zero pen, gives you the armor up here. Down here, your tracks can eat some of the shells. You do a light side scrape like this you got here. As long as they don't shoot this area or here, you got a little bit of side scraping ability. It's going to be tough, but you can do a little bit. Front on, it's got that nice little pike nose. If you can get hull down with this thing, it's going to be really nice to play. It's enjoyable. The gun feels pretty good. I'll give you a build that I'm using on it. As you can kind of see below what it looks like. We're going to go over some of the base stats of the model. So here we go. It's got a 360 alpha gun, 227 standard pen, but the heat is 290. It's got 290 heat pen. That's huge. So as you can see here with the gun dispersion, when we always come into the tank garage, everybody, the first thing I always want to look at is what is the dispersion while the tank is moving, while the tank gun is turning. What is the turret traverse? What's the tank traverse? So 0.2, 0.2. That's pretty bad. So what that tells me is I want to use a V-stab on this thing. So you want to use a vertical stabilizers to really tighten that gun up to make it give you a good feel. So I strongly recommend V-stabs on this tank. I recommend personally hardening V-stab and rammer. That is my go-to setup on this heavy tank. So yeah, that's kind of how I'm going to play it. So I'm going to show everybody what that setup is. So we got top speed 40 kilometers. A reverse speed 15, 13 power to weight, so it's not the fastest tank in the world. Kind of got low horsepower on the engine. Kind of gives it that a little bit bad power to weight ratio, but it's overall, it felt okay. It felt okay, especially with how I was playing it. It felt all right. 390 view range, which is actually really nice for a heavy tank. Very, very nice. No camo, as you would expect. Fire chance is all in here. So your turret armor, 300, very, very nice. So let's take a look. So this is the tank. I have it set up with a full crew, and I use, like I said, hardening, V-stab, and rammer. What does that do for the tank? Well, what it does is it gives it that extra HP buff, 1610 HP, tier 8 tank, 365 damage, the 230 pen, that's with the crew perks. The 290 heat pen is super nice. The reload of 8.9 seconds with food is nice. I'm gonna tell you something though. This tank likes to get ammo racked, so I would recommend using a premium repair kit on this tank so you can cut down that repair time, because I've found when I played it, usually once a game I was getting my ammo rack damaged. So I just want to give everybody a heads up on that. Skill has the tank rated at 3.5 out of 5 stars. I felt it was right around the same, 3.5. It was fun to play, good tank. We're going to do a couple battles in it and see how it goes. Let's do it. And like I said, dispersion, 0.35. 2700 is the damage per minute. The gun does troll a little bit, but you're usually pretty close when you're fighting with it. You're not wanting to snipe across the map. Let's get into battle. All right, we got a tier 9 game. I'm probably going to go rails on this one. I like it because it's got the WZ-111 turret. So it's really nice. I like that turret. I liked the WZ-111 turret. I like it on this tank. It makes this tank actually kind of fun to play. So let's keep going. Let's see what we can do here into the battle. As you can see, you do hit top speed. Even on this soft terrain, I'm still able to get to the top speed on it. And that reload, like I said, 8 seconds is actually really nice. I might have overcommitted here, but I do feel like with the Tortoise, the WT, and all that stuff back there, that I might have a chance of getting some extra damage up here. The only thing I need to be wary of is I know there's a T95 in the back, so we got to be careful. I need to try to take advantage of people who might try to overpeak here. Nice, getting a little bit of spotting out of it too. It looks to me like the Type 57 is trying to run away, so we'll try to keep him lit as we can. This is where the 8-second reload comes in really nice. T95, I got really lucky on that one. I should have turned around and gone after the Type 57. Hit that track on the move, which is nice. I did this to get underneath that T95. T95 fired. Having unlucky bounces on the bottom. I think he just fired again. Not sure where I'm hitting him. We'll take a look after this at battle hits to see where I'm hitting that T95, because I feel like... Oh, that was a bad aim. Oh. I'm making mistakes. I'm auto-aiming when I shouldn't be. The fact this T95 is still alive is pretty wild to me. Wow, what is the repair speed on this tank? $2,300, bounced some, made a couple misplays. Nice. So you saw how the armor was a bit effective. 2,300 blocked, 500 assist, 2560 damage. Overall, not terrible. Not a bad game. Pushed the side, made a decisive effort in helping to win that battle. Made a misplay on that patent by auto-aiming too much, but that's okay. Like I said, I'm not perfect at this game. Not a super unicum. But overall, as you can see, I got a first class on that. That was a first class badge. 2560 damage, 3 kills, 500 assists, 2300 damage blocked, 3500 WN8 if that matters to anybody. But yeah, overall, not a bad game. 1,216 base XP. Made some good plays. Everybody, my overall impression of the WZ-111 Model 6, I like it. It's a fun tank to play. Is it the greatest tank? No. Is it fun? Yeah, I enjoyed it. I liked the gun. It felt okay. A little troll at times, but it's still a good tank. It's not a bad tank. It's not a great tank. It's good. It's an average playable heavy tank that's fun. I enjoyed it. So overall, like I said, 3.5 stars. Hopefully you enjoyed the game that you got to watch of it and see it kind of in action. If you do have any comments about the Model 6 below, let me know what you think. What you think of the look of the tank. I'm kind of curious about what people think that the tank looks like and what your opinions are on it. Until next time, cheers, and I hope everybody has an absolutely amazing week. Good vibes. Catch you later. Peace.